OK, it's time for some sport now, and the Northwest has yet another world champion. Here's Chris.
We do, and he's being tipped for a great future by Ricky Hatton, nonetheless. Paul Butler from Ellesmere Port has become boxing's new world bantamweight champion. He won the IBF belt by beating Stuart Hall on points up in Newcastle, and it was a great weekend for Northwest boxing, with Stockport's Stacey Copeland and Natasha Jonas from Liverpool both winning silver medals at the Women's European Championships. And a few moments ago, all three of our proud punchers popped in for a chat. Paul Butler, world champion. How long have you dreamt of those words?
About 14 years. It's obviously always been a goal of mine to go on and win a world title, and Saturday night that's what we done. We went out there and executed the game plan, and it was perfect. Was
it ever in doubt? It was a really tight call, wasn't it? A split decision on the end.
Yeah, I thought I'd won the first 5. On the night I thought I'd won the first 6. I thought I'd won 11 and 12 as well, and I thought I'd done enough to win. I was pretty surprised it was a majority decision.
But the belt that you've won, you're instantly going to give up, aren't you, because you're going back down a weight?
Yeah, that's an option we could take. I am only a super flyweight. We only came up to challenge Stewie Hall because he had the IBF bantamweight title, and if we can secure an IBF world title at super flyweight, then that's the way we'll go.
If I can bring Stacey in here. Stacey, congratulations, a silver medal at the Euros, and you've only been boxing for, what, 4 years, something like that?
Yeah, it's been a fantastic experience. I was a bit in awe of the entire tournament when I got there, because obviously our team's full of, you know, superstars who I've looked up to for a long time, so to be alongside them as a teammate was a brilliant experience, and I just thought it'd be one that I'd, you know, have a good go but enjoy. I didn't expect to come away with a medal, so it was just a fantastic experience, the whole thing. I work at Parswood High School in Manchester, and I felt every time I got in the ring like I had sort of 2,000 people behind me from school, so I think that helped. So yeah, it's been brilliant.
And this is quite new for you because football's your background, isn't it?
You know, I was really privileged to have a lot of success with that, playing for my country and playing abroad and so on. But I'd always done boxing because it's in my family, and my dad was a boxer, my granddad runs our gym, my cousins all box. It's really natural, really, to just go into it.
And Natasha, congratulations to you as well. This is nothing new to you, is it? This is your 3rd medal now.
It is. I'm getting. Eventually, I'll get to the gold. I've had a bronze and now a silver. So the Europeans is probably one of the hardest tournaments worldwide. So to come away with any medal is an achievement. The
next thing for you, obviously, is the Commonwealths. What are you expecting to gain at those, and the Worlds as well later this year?
The official team hasn't been selected as of yet.
Oh, you'll be in it.
I'll say nothing. But yeah, it'd be nice to be a part of the team, and we'll have to go back and see what happens with that.
And how healthy is women's boxing in this country at the moment? Because it seems to be going from strength to strength. Is that how it feels from inside the sport?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's thriving at the moment. I think throughout the years that I've been in my gym, for a long time I've been the girl carded and actually competing, and now I'm going back to the club, and there's girls and women of all ages that are coming back to compete. I'm not saying that's just because of me and the Olympics, but the Olympics has opened a lot of people's eyes to women's amateur boxing.
And Paul, suddenly the world's your oyster now, isn't it? You can start to pick the fights. People are all going to want to come for you and come for your belt.
Definitely. It was like I said when Stewie was the champion. He had something what I wanted, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the world title off him, and that's what people want off me now. People want to take my world title off me.
It'd be nice to see a world title fight in Ellesmere Port, wouldn't it?
Definitely, yeah, but I don't think we've got the arena to fill in Ellesmere Port, but I'd love to box at the Echo Arena again.
Well, thanks for coming in, guys. Congratulations to all of you. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, great stuff. Well,
now the Northwest has a new boxing world champion. Paul Butler from Ellesmere Port beats Stewie Hall to claim the IBF bantamweight title after a cracking fight in Newcastle. I'm delighted to say the man of the moment and his trainer Anthony Farnell are with us in the studio. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Cheers.
Paul, many congratulations. I know that in the lead up to the fight you spoke about, you dreamt about the moment when they would announce you as the new world champion. What was that like?
It was amazing. Obviously, like I've always dreamt of becoming a world champion. I've worked my way up. It's been a long, hard 4 years. British champion, Commonwealth champion, and then working my way up the rankings, and the world title shot came from nowhere, really, moving up a weight, having one fight up at Bantam, and then obviously getting the fight with Stuart Hall straight away.
Did you always believe that one day you were going to be a world champion?
Yeah, but it was just a matter of when, and obviously Frank guided me along the right path, and luckily enough we took it at the first chance we got.
There's a lot of skill, Anthony, obviously, in what Paul has done, but you know, as a former boxer, there's also an awful lot of hard work. How proud are you of what he's achieved?
So proud. I know it's like a cliche saying you only get out what you put in, but Paul Butler, he puts in 110% every single day in the gym, and from the first day he came in the gym, I knew something special, and he just was kept on working on little things, and now he's here. Now he's worked his way up. He's won British, like I said, Commonwealth, Intercontinental titles, and now he's champion of the world, and
Superb.
he couldn't happen to a better person.
I've got to say, because we saw it in the clip there, you had a very impressive belt, but you haven't brought it in with you.
No, what happens is, because Stewie Hall's the champion, he gets to keep that belt, and then they make a new one for me.
Oh, OK, so you all get one each. And are you on quite good terms? I know you can't be when you're in the ring, obviously. No,
there is a bit of needle before the fight, obviously, to get us both up for the fight, but I'm sure we'll be good friends, and he came into the dressing room after the fight and congratulated us, so fair play to Stuart.
What's the plan now, Anthony? Is it to try and get a fight close at home? Because this one was up in Newcastle, wasn't it, I think?
Well, hopefully we could fight at the Echo Arena. I think Paul's sell that out now. But I'd like as well, Paul moved up a weight to challenge, but we knew we could beat Stuart Hall. I know Paul was better than Stuart Hall. No disrespect to him, but so that's why we moved up in that weight. But his natural weight is super flyweight, so I'd like.
So you could go back down and win another world title at another weight.
Get greedy.
Well, that's an option we've got. Yeah, we could give up the IBF bantamweight world title and go back down and challenge for a world title. Let me
lose a few pounds. You could
more than a few, Rog, to be fair.
Well, congratulations.
Many congratulations.
Really well
Brilliant.
done.
Thank you. Brilliant.